How you doing, my friend? This is Dwayne Pyle coming to you live, and I'm actually very excited to be doing this video for you today. All right, this training that I have for you, my friend, can literally help you to probably solve a lot of issues with you learning how to get leads, how to get traffic, and literally how to create results inside your business. Now, those of you who don't know me, my name is Dwayne Pyle. No, I've been in the industry for about 5 years now. When I first got started in the industry, came from a place of, being fired from my job. It was a decent job. I was a computer tech in New York City, and I was forced into unemployment. Okay. And I decided to myself that I really wanted to build a business online, create results, and really help other people create results. I've been able to go on to, do pretty well inside this industry. I'm becoming a multiple six-figure earner, been able to build big teams and organizations and multiple companies, right, and be able to help a lot of people create success online, success online for themselves, to learn how to really market, how to advertise, and how to build a business. Okay, but this video that I'm doing today, my friend, I'm very, very excited because I'm literally going to show you how you can generate 100+ leads, right, for your business. Doesn't matter what it is, okay? But once you understand the concepts and the principles and the outline of doing this, you can apply this to your business instantly, right? This is not like a long process where, okay, you're going to take this long to get leads and different things like that. I'm going to show you a strategy where you can go out there, you can find good traffic, right, and start generating good leads. And I actually want to talk about how to convert those leads into sales, right? How to get these people on your team, and how to just create results, right? Because the reality is, the more successful people we have in this industry, guys, it's just better for, what's going out there in society. People looking for a way, people looking for a way to succeed. And that's my goal, is to help you to get there. Now, this is probably going to be most likely a two-part training. This is part one. This is going to be the longer of the two. And then the second part is going to be great too. So you want to make sure you go through this whole training if you really want to understand how to generate leads pretty fast. All right. You want to make sure you take notes, because I'm going to cover quite a bit, and I am from New York, so I may go a little fast. So you may need to rewind it a little bit or go back and re-listen to the training. But like I said, I'm going to outline what's really been working for me, and this is one of the main strategies that I do. I love to implement it because it's fast, it's quick, and it gives you control. Right, I do multiple strategies, I do multiple things, okay? But this one I'm teaching you today is a big part of my business, simply because you can build a list fast. And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Now you see, we're at my blog, and this blog plays a big part of my marketing. Like I said, we're going to cover these things, and you're going to know how to get access to different things you need to get the results. But this video is all about getting traffic, getting leads, right, on your list, building a list, and how to do it. Now, what I want to do is I want to open up, okay, solo ad training part one. All right, so today we're going to be talking about solo ads, how to generate 100+ leads per day with solo ads. All right, so before we really get into that, I actually want to just show you some results that I've been able to get within my business, right? Let's see, let's open this here. So you see, let me open this a little bigger for you. All right, so you see right here, right? I've been able to generate 118 leads in a day, 90 leads. This is from the power of solo ad marketing, advertising. Let's go to another slide. As you see here, I've been able to and guys, this is just some recent results I try to throw together really quick to show you what's happening in my business. You see right here in this diagram, I've been able to sponsor up to 703 people into my organization. This is personally, right? And I've been able to do much more at this time. I have much more than 703. Okay, I've been in multiple companies, been able to build, jump on the leaderboards of multiple companies and different things like that. And I'm showing you this because I'm showing you that the information I teach you, anytime you get information from me, it's information that's going to point you to getting results. Anything I recommend is going to help you to get results, and that is the goal. Okay, let's see here. This is just a recent, money that I've made. I'm doing these videos like October now. Yesterday, I made over $400 in one day. Today, we're headed that way too. And I've been able to make more than that in one day from different things. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm showing you what's possible online. Once you understand certain skill sets and you have certain things you leverage and you just take action. Okay, this is what's possible. I want to say to you, this is not guaranteed for you. These things I've shown you, I'm gonna put an income disclaimer under this video because I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're really gonna take action, but I'm showing you what's possible if you do take action. Okay, another thing here, I've generated 85 leads in one day. My highest lead total I've been able to generate in one day is close to, I believe, 700 leads in one day. I've been able to sponsor up to 5+ people in one day. What else? What else? I've been able to make thousands of dollars in one day. And my friend, this is all possible through action, through focus, and through applying these concepts and skills and different things I'm going to show you in this video. All right, so let's get out of this. Like I said, you can view the income disclaimer anytime. I put it under this video because I'm not guaranteeing. I'm showing you what's possible and what you can actually do. All right, so let's talk about the formula for online success. All right, there are 3 things, and if you look at a lot of my trainings, my videos, wherever it may be, YouTube or whatever you find my training, okay, or you on my email list and you get these type of trainings, I talk about 3 important things, and you really need to understand this and apply this in your business because this is the formula for online success. All right, and it really comes down to 3 steps. It comes down to building a list. All right, so that's getting targeted traffic and generating leads. All right, building a list. We're not talking about making a list. Some of you may be, a lot of you maybe are familiar with this. Some of you watching this, you may not be familiar with this. Okay, but we're talking about building a list, generating traffic to a page, a capture page, so you can get leads. You want to build a relationship with your list, build rapport with your list. The quickest way that I found to do this is utilize a blog, right? So you look here, you see I have a lot of topics that I create and different things like that. I'll show you how to get access and create a blog really quickly on this stuff. I'll probably go over that in part 2 more so because this video is really about how to generate fast leads and how to get traffic, all right? But this is a great way that I feel to actually build relationships with people, give them value, right? Let them see you through marketing, through content. That's a quick way where people's going to want to connect with you, work with you, right? And then the last thing, you want to market to your list. So it doesn't matter, whatever business you're a part of, whatever you're marketing, whatever you're doing, you want to have, this is the way that people's going to be attracted to you and want to join your business by you following this 3-step process. All right. So again, how does this work? You want to send traffic to a capture page, right? That's going to generate leads, and I'm going to show you. This video is all about getting a lot of leads, right? 100+ leads per day, like I showed you. They're going to go in your autoresponder where you're going to email every day, right? Videos, content, blog material, okay? This is how you're going to start to convert sales, right? And you're going to email them and do it through a broadcast and through follow-up. Now, let me show you an example. This is a capture page, right? So, for example, this is a sample capture page. Okay, I have a system that you can utilize. You can make capture pages within 5 minutes. Don't worry. I think, like I said in training part 2, I'm going to show you the system. I'm going to show you this stuff, how you can do this for yourself. But this is a quick capture page I just threw together. So as you see, there's a place right here where someone can enter their email address. So what I do, I send traffic to a page similar to this, right? And I generate leads. And once they go into my autoresponder, they go into my funnel where I'm able to connect with them through an autoresponder. Right? I have an autoresponder connected to this, and I'm able to communicate with these people. Okay, some of you watching this video, like I said, you may be familiar with this process. Some of you may not, but I really wanted to cover this because once you understand this, my friend, it changes the game for you, right? You can sponsor people quick. You can build big teams, right? You can help people. You can connect with more people. So remember this process. Write it down. Go over it. Say, okay, I watched a training with Dwayne, and he talked about that I definitely need a capture page. I need a blog, and I need an autoresponder. All right, I'm gonna show you how to get all those things very simple. I have a system that I utilize, very simple to get that stuff rolling for yourself and your business. Now, let's get into the gut of the training. All right, the fastest, and you know what? Not even just the fastest way. I'm going to say the fastest and simplest way to get leads online, right? To get leads for your business, my friend, is solo ads. Solo ads. You may hear it called solo ads. Some people call it OPL. Others people list, right? Getting email traffic. And essentially what a solo ad is, you spend a certain amount of money, right? A fixed cost for traffic where you can rent someone else's list for instant traffic and clicks, right? So essentially you find a vendor, okay? And when you find this vendor, who can mail something, mail to their prospects. They may have a big list already, right? Obviously, you want them to have a big list, and they mail out your capture page, right, to their list, right, and those people opt into your list, okay? But you want to make sure the vendor obviously is someone who's dealing within your niche, whether it's be business opportunities, MLM, internet marketing, these type of things. And that's the quickest way you can get leads, my friend, is simply that, right? You're paying a fixed cost. They say, okay, we guarantee you this amount of clicks, whether it be 200, 300, or 400, 500 clicks, whatever it may be, and you're going to be able to instantly get leads once they start your campaign. The quickest way, the most simplest way to do it. Now, be warned, the reason why I'm doing this training is because I'm going to teach you how to do this effectively, how to get the best leads, how to find the best vendors. Because when I first used to do solo ads, right, and I would say was about a couple of years ago, I was very excited, right? Oh my God, I can get leads so fast. This is crazy. This is good, right? But I actually wasted a lot of money. And the reason why I wasted a lot of money, and when we talking about a lot of money, I wasted probably say thousands, my friend, right? Well, I can't really say it was wasted, right? Because I've been able to make multiple six figures, but I've learned a lot. All right, so sometimes you got to spend to learn, but the cool thing is I'm doing this training for you so you can take advantage of my lessons, my experience, and really hone in, right, to limit your, to really limit your risk, okay, to make your risk way smaller and build your reward to be higher. All right. So the reason why that happened to me is because I knew about a solo ad, so I got there. I did some studying, I did some training, but I went out there. I brought money. It was one vendor, right? And I give you an example of what I mean, right? There was a vendor, and I thought it was only like a few vendors. I didn't know there was so many people online selling ads. And I kept buying from this guy, probably giving him $400 every few days, $400, $400, and I was getting a lot of leads, right? But you know, I didn't convert. No, I probably converted. I probably gave him thousands and thousands of dollars, but I only converted like one person to $100 product, right? It was residual for a little bit, but it really didn't add up. So I was spending a lot of money. I really wasn't trained on how to track traffic. I wasn't trained on how to find the right vendors. I really didn't know if that guy traffic was good or not, right? So I've learned a lot about these things that I'm going to teach you, and you're going to learn in this video, so you can go out there and get good instant traffic on your list that's responsive leads, and you can utilize the things that I'm talking about to convert these people into your business and to make a lot more sales. All right. So like that's essentially what a solo ad is. Let's talk about some of the keys. Now, obviously with this marketing, any type of advertising strategy, you want to have a budget. You want to know what your budget is, right? Whether it's a couple of $100 a month or 400 a month. The key about this is that you want to be consistent with this strategy. Okay. So if you're buying a solo ad every 2 weeks or you're buying a solo ad every 2 days, that's going to really depend on your budget. All right, and I'm going to talk about costs and different things throughout this training. So, but it really depends on that. The key is that what you want to be looking at is looking at your business over a period of time, right? How many clicks are you getting a month? Whether it's thousands of clicks, hundreds of clicks. Obviously, the more clicks you're getting, the faster you're going to build your list. The faster you're going to be able to make a lot more money. All right. So again, some of the other outlines, you want to make sure you're sending traffic to a capture page. You want to make sure that you're following up with these people. When I'm talking about creating a follow-up series, right? Broadcasting, different things like that. Okay. I'm gonna, like I said in training too, I'm gonna show you a system where a lot of this stuff is pretty much done for you, and you're gonna be able to go in fast and create these things very easily. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some prices. Now you can pay between 40 cents per click to $1 plus per click. I even seen some for $1.50 per click. It can really vary. Usually the more you pay, the better the traffic is. Okay, now that may be necessarily true, depends on the vendor, but a lot of times when the price is really too low, like 20 cents a click, or I know some people who go on Fiverr, right, and they buy these, oh, I'm gonna send you 50,000 guys. A lot of that traffic is garbage. All right, and I'm going to teach you how to track the traffic so that way you don't fall for that. And I'm going to teach you the spots to find good, legitimate vendors where you can make a lot of money, right? You can get good leads, good responsive leads on your list. Actually, the last few signups in my business was from solo ads, okay? And that's because I've learned how to really track. I've learned how to connect and find good vendors. Okay, so the more you pay, generally the better. You can always negotiate with vendors, and we're going to go through that as we go through the training. All right, you can buy, and the cool thing about this that I like is that you control the traffic, right? So you can buy between 50 clicks to 2,000 clicks. Some vendors even have up to 3,000 clicks depending on the vendor. So you can always, if you find good traffic sources, right, that works with your opportunity, you see the responsible with your list, they're signing up, they're calling, whatever the case may be. All right, the reality is that you can scale up, right? So you can scale up your traffic. You can get more traffic. You can get more people on your list simply by buying more traffic from that person. So let's talk about how to find vendors, right? Well, hold on, let me get a second. 1 second. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, so let's talk about how to find the best vendors. All right, so I'm going to give you 3 places to find the vendors, and we're going to talk about how to research, how to look up and check that vendor out, right, to make sure that they're decent. Okay, so the first place I want to talk about is Udemy, and let's go here. So if you go to udemy.com, Udemy is basically a site where they have filters and traffic filters that kind of protect you from people who's, scammers, right? Because there are people out there that's going to scam you, right? That tries to scam you, that want to get your money quickly off a solo, and then you won't get legitimate traffic, or they won't give you the traffic and all this stuff. So I want to limit your risks as much as possible. So Udemy is a great site. Like, you can go here, right? You can sign up for free, right? And they also have, I think, a membership as well, okay? And you can actually click on people's profiles. You can go to buy solos. You can, click on people's profiles, and you can read how much they cost. See this guy right here. I'll give you an example. Malik Trotman, right? He has it's 55 cents per click, right? You can click on his name. And when you log in, I'm just showing you this, right? But when you log in, you get a little bit more detailed information. It'll show you his list size, which is pretty good. Okay, he has over 100,000 people on his list. New buyers and subscribers being added to my list daily. 85% United States traffic. I always over deliver, so that's good. You can buy for him. It seems like you can buy up to 1,000 clicks. Okay, and you can connect and send messages. So look, what you can do too, and this is very, very important, as I have listed here, right? So this is one place where you can find good vendors. Okay, so what you want to look for, right? You want to research the vendor. Okay. Another thing you can do in Google, you can type in the provider's name, right? You can type in solo ad and review. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. We're going to go through this because I really want you to understand this. What I recommend too, these are just some things too, is that whenever you buy from a vendor, never buy more than 200 to 300 clicks on your first buy. So that way, if the results is not too great, you don't lose a lot of money, right? And it just really limits your risk. You want to always test the traffic. I don't care how much testimonials they have. I don't care, if they got sales, people's raving about them. You want to make sure that this works with your offer and works with what you're doing. So always make sure, and this is a mistake that I used to make. I used to just go find vendors and buy thousands of clicks, right, without even testing them. Okay, so this is a big tip that I'm giving you. You only want to buy 200 to 300. The reason why I say 200 to 300, because anything under 200 is really hard to judge their traffic, so you can't really get a good reading. But if you buy 200 to 300 clicks, usually you can tell if the traffic is really good. Okay, and what I recommend after that, if you get good results, right, meaning you see the leads are very responsive, maybe you get some sales even off the test. If you get some sales off the test, testing them, that's very, very good. You get really a lot of responsive leads, okay? That's really good. So you can upscale, right? You can always upscale to buy up to 300 to 500 clicks per buy. And that's what I recommend. Whenever you buy from someone, buy in portions, right? Buy, even if it's really good, but buy 300 to 500 clicks. So again, you're not throwing a whole bunch of money on the table. What I seen, and this is what happened to me at first, I went out, I had a lot of money that I just spent, like thousands of dollars, and not really understanding this stuff. Okay, see that way you're buying in portions, so you're building your list, you're getting results, and just keep on buying from the person. Buy, you got a good result. Say, you know what, the 500 clicks, I got some sales. My list was good. He leaves the responses. Just buy another 500 clicks from that person. You see? So do it in portions. So that's going to really limit, again, your risk. In case something happens, traffic change, whatever, it's just really a great way to run your business. You always want to keep a track of your winners, right? You got sales, you got results, you got responsive leads. Always have a notepad, Excel spreadsheet, Google Docs, or whatever. Just always keep a track of the name, the person. So now what's happening, you're starting to build a portfolio that whenever you need traffic and leads, you can just keep going to that person and buying in these portions and building your list. Okay, great thing to do. So always keep a track. Let's go back to looking at how to really judge and really get, to find good vendors. Okay, so you look right here, this guy, Malik. Okay, you look, he has a lot of testimonials, right? It tells you right here, another fantastic solo. Thank you for the OD. OD means over deliver. So that means this person probably brought a certain amount of clicks. All right, and he gave more clicks. A lot of vendors will do that. They will over deliver, right? They'll give you brought 200 clicks, they'll probably give you 250, 225. That's really a good sign. Okay, he has tons of testimonials. See, this is good. Malik, I got 150 clicks, 52 opt-ins, and one sell. This guy Malik is looking pretty good, right? He has tons and tons of testimonials. Someone got a sell from him. Good solo. Hey Malik. So this is somebody who, potentially can be a phenomenal, great vendor for you to buy traffic. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to get overhyped about the testimonials and just go buy, 1,000 clicks from him? No. You're gonna limit your risk, and I told you what you want to do is only buy 200, 300 to 300 clicks from him. All right, and it seems like he's charging 55 cents per click. A lot of times you can send these people a message and you can negotiate with them. All right, so the next thing I would do, so Malik looks good, right? He looks like a good vendor that, you know what, I can definitely look, and look at some of his rewards he got. Top five seller. So this guy looks like a very, very good person to buy solos from. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. All right, so like I said, Malik looked like a great person, right? To buy instant traffic from. This is instant leads, instant stuff to your capture page. All right, so let's go a little deeper, right? This looks good, right? Honestly, I would just send him a message. If I was on Udemy, I am on Udemy, but I would just send him a message, right? And I'm gonna show you the questions that you ask these people. But if you want to take another step, this is what I would do too, right? So I would go to Google. Okay, and this is the step that I talked about in this training, right? Finding good vendors. So this is what you would do, right? His name is, let's go back to Malik Trotman. So you can even research these people, right? This is how I never used to do this stuff when I used to test traffic. So you can go to Google, you can type in Malik Trotman, and you can type in solo ads, because it's a solo ad, and you can type in review. All right. So what you want to do is look for any information on Malik, right? You can just research, guys. Stuff will come up. You can type in review. You can type in scam. You can type in results. This is a great way to test somebody. Now I'm gonna give you some tips, right? If you run into a vendor and nothing comes up in Google about them, don't do business with them, because they're either new or they have a new account and they're probably trying to scam people to get money. All right, that's just the reality, right? You really, don't. Me personally, you don't really want to work with people who's new. Not saying that they may be good or not, but you want them to have some type of testimonial, especially testimonials with sales, just like we seen with Malik. Okay. Now there's tons and tons of vendors out there. All right, but you want to make sure that these people have good testimonials, they have sales. This is how you're going to determine. When I spent that money, when I first got started a couple of years ago doing solo ads, my mistake was I didn't even ask for testimonials. I didn't even ask for nothing. It was somebody that I thought that that I knew a little bit, and I just brought and I, like me, I'm a person in my business. I go hard, my friend. Like, I don't play, right? Spending money to me is not a big deal. Even sometimes I'm limited, I'll find a way to do what I got to do to get the results. That's how I learn quick and I create results, right? The speed of implementation, taking action, you're going to learn, you're going to get through your failures quicker by taking action and moving forward, right? So that's why, but the thing is, I was just spending. I didn't really know about different vendors. I didn't know about this information I'm teaching you today. And this guy probably didn't have too many sales, or probably was new to solo ads. Okay? And I lost a lot of money, right? And I've done that quite a few times. But this information I'm giving you right now is gonna just enhance your reward, you to build your list fast and really understand how to buy solo ads properties from great vendors. All right, so that's what you want to do. Okay, you want to look it up. So essentially, what I would do is with Malik. Okay, I'm on Udemy. I will send him a message. I will connect with him. Right? I would definitely connect with him. And we're going to talk about what you should say to vendors. Hold up 1 second. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, so these are the things that I talked about. I said check this site to see if they have responsive leads and sales. He has a Udemy account. You see he has tons of responses. You want to make sure they're recent. Okay, this is all in October, within the week, right? Check his reviews, read them. Seems like a good guy. Seems like a guy. So I will probably connect with him, ask him some questions, see how he responds back, and then I will probably run a test with this guy. Okay, let's talk about another place. And this Udemy is filled with vendors, but this is the process you want to follow. All right, you can start getting instant leads and traffic by just buying traffic from these people. So let's talk about the next place. Okay, another place to find great solo ads from people. And the reason why I like I said, these sites is because Udemy again has a filter. So although you're gonna do your own things that I just talked about with checking their site, asking questions, buying test clicks, but Udemy also have their filters and all these different things to kind of enhance the process of you getting good traffic, right? So let's continue. Another great place to buy good traffic is the Warrior Forum. So if you go to Forum classified ads, and I think I already have it up here. All right, if you look here, okay, so you see this is classified. What I did a search. So for example, let me just show you exactly how I do it. So Warrior Forum classified ads. Guys, this is big for you. All right. Honestly, I'm showing you how to go out there and just get leads quick and fast. I'm talking about hundreds and lots of leads. And let me explain the stuff that I'm telling you. Like I said, this is gonna limit your risk, and you want to be consistent with it, right? Don't just run one time. Create a budget and say, I'm gonna spend this every month to build my list. Okay. Even if you don't sometimes get sales on the first couple of times you buy you buy traffic, but I'm telling you, once you keep building that list and you're doing these things, I'm talking about like emailing Deli with blog and value and emailing your opportunity and different things like that, these people will start to convert. You will get signups, you will make sales. And again, in training part 2, so make sure you, like I said, keep going through this training, take these notes. But in part 2, I'm gonna blow your socks off of really how to enhance your ROI, how to create massive more profit, and just really do big things. Okay, we're talking about upwards of making a lot of thousands of dollars, just from some tweaks and different things you can do. Okay, so let's get back to this. So we in classifieds. What I essentially do, so you go to Warrior Forum, okay, classified ads, and then what I would do a search on this forum, right? So then you can type in email marketing, you can type in solo ad swap, you can type in solo ads. As you see, I already have it up. So you'll go, and all these places you can sign up for, right? And essentially, you'll see. You can look for threads. Let's see, available unlimited time, high quality, Ken Russell, 27 replies. So the reason why I like the Warrior Informer, I think is a good place to buy solos, my friend, is because a lot of people is not going to risk their reputation to scam somebody right, on these type of sites, because you can tell how long they've been on the site, their testimonials. So no one's gonna just scam you and and try to get away with your money on the Warrior Forum. A lot of times is limited, less likely, because it's a community, right? People will call out scammers. If one person been scammed, they're gonna call that person. That person's probably gonna get kicked off. So that's why these sites, these places, and I'm telling you to find these vendors, and you follow the process I'm giving you, is really gonna give you a lot of reward in your business to get good leads. So what you want to do here, let's say you go available for only a limited time. Let's check this guy out. Okay, I haven't even seen it. So he got 27 replies, 33,000 views. So he's already looking good. So Ken Russell, some things I will look at really quickly. Join date. He's been on Warrior Forum since 2011. All right, there's no way that this person really is going to try to scam you, I think. Simply why? Because he's been on this for 2011, right? So Warrior Forum. Let's see right here. Okay, so this is like an Empire Network back office right here. Since he's made some money, people's made a lot of money here. Let's look here. Sick and tired of solo ads that don't convert. Looking for guaranteed conversions. Okay, he got his. This is his sales page on here. Order now. Let's click open this up. So I'm just showing you how I probably would research this guy. So it looked like he's going to his site. Okay, he's asking. He's getting an opt-in. Okay, I don't want to opt in right now. Let's look down. So we're researching this guy. Solo ad secrets. Right, so that's what you essentially do. Right, you go down here. You probably got some testimonials. Let's see. I want something recent. These are probably the earlier testimonials. Solo ad email list. Solo ad advertising. Let's see if you got anything recent. See, that's what I would look for. Are you still providing this service? See, this is October 15th. Okay, I don't see no response here. When's the last time he posted this? I'm just telling you how I would do this. He posted August 2015. All right, I wouldn't probably, even though he's been on here for a long time, I don't see no other posts in his thread. So I don't know if he's been active. I don't know if he's still been building his list. I probably wouldn't go with this guy. All right, I'm just trying to teach you how to really look for vendors. I probably wouldn't, because there's nothing recent in this thread. Like, it doesn't go to another page. So that's just an example of somebody I probably wouldn't go. You see, it started off looking good, but as you went in, this is how you want to examine people. Let's look for something else. See, this guy posted. He didn't say nothing. Last post, October 13th. Replies 5. All right, let's try to look for something replies. I want a bigger reply. Let's look right here. Fabian. Okay, Fabian got 285 replies. He even replied recently, so this may be a good solo. Let's open up this. Okay, I'm showing you how to use these outlets to find good vendors. All right, so I will go through here. All right, looks like he got just 35 cents per click. A little cheap, so I wonder how his traffic would be. All right, looks like he's on Udemy, because this is a Udemy information. So you could probably look him up on Udemy, take his name, Fabian Tan. Okay, so this is somebody. Let's see. Let's go to the last page. Last page. See, this is from 2012. Last page is show you recent. All right, and again, I'm just showing you different outlets to find good traffic. So let's go to the bottom. He had recently, let's see, October 13th. All right, but did he have any responses from anybody? This is a response. Interesting. Looks like you have a solid list. My question. Okay, so this guy's just asking a question. September. All right, so we don't have nothing. Let's see what we can find about Fabian Tan. So what I would do, like I said, we would look him up. So let's just type in Fabian Tan, right? So this is how you research your vendors. Sometimes they pop up on Facebook, sometimes they're on Udemy in different places. So he's on a Warrior Forum, FabianTan.com. Yes, he has a Udemy account. So this, see, and it's more recent. So you can open up his Udemy account. And let's see what we can find on Mr. Fabian here. All right, so he has a 96,000 verified list, which is a big list. Okay. Subs doing now around 60 to 70% top tier clicks, 24 to 48 hours completion. We're going to talk about top tier. I'm about to go over that in a second. That's very, very important, actually, understanding your top tier. He has 70% top tier. So that is low. And okay, that's my phone going off in the background. Make it worry about that right now. Let's see. So 70% top tier, that's okay. All right. Essentially, what top tier means, my friend, top tier means uh the countries, the buy-in countries, right? The higher the top tier percentage, the better. All right, so top tier, I usually want to look for somebody who can offer 75% or more top tier. All right, so that's why his traffic may be a little cheaper at 35 cents. Not saying that you can't find good deals like that, but he's offering a 70%, the highest. I would probably contact him and ask him, can he offer a higher top tier, right? Premium traffic. And like I said, essentially what that means, you're buying from countries who have buying power. We know people who's in tier one countries are more prone to buy and join businesses. All right, these are countries: the United States, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Canada, Australia. Right, so that's what top tier means. It means how much traffic that he's going to send you that's coming from top tier countries. And the higher it is, it becomes more premium traffic. So you're going to pay a little bit more higher percentage, right? Like, 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents. Right? So he's offering at 35 cents, roughly around 70% top tier. Uh, I don't know. I may run a 200, click test with him, depending. 35 cents. Not too bad. Let's see his testimonial. So this will kind of probably, tell me to buy, right? I really prefer to be 75% plus. So maybe I'll connect with him and see, can he guarantee me that? But look, he got some sales. So people who have some sales, great run, easy to communicate, right? Some people swap. You're not worrying about swap. You want to just buy traffic. Great solos, 2 sales on the front end. Somebody did get sales from him, and this was in October. It's recent. Great solo. Somebody else got 2 sales. See, so this would make me think more so like, all right, this is a guy I can probably test. Okay, so I would probably go through the process after I ask him some questions, see his responses. Delivery time, delivery start. He started well. Delivery rate, delivery time. Seems like he got 1.5 stars. So these are one of the questions that I do ask him. What if he doesn't deliver the solo on time? We'll go through that, right? Will you give me more traffic? How much will you give me? How much would you over deliver on? All right. So that's Udemy. That's the Warrior Forum. Now we're gonna go to another great place, and I really love this place as well. And this is a place where I really kind of buy some of my traffic a lot. It's Facebook, okay? Because on Facebook communities, you're gonna have a lot of people. It's really hard for people to scam you. Not saying it's not possible, but on Facebook, obviously, is a community, right? There's groups. There's tons and tons of solo ad groups on Facebook as well. And people usually give testimonials, and people will let you know instantly if somebody's trying to scam somebody. They will let you know instantly, literally how to, this person's a scammer, right? And on Facebook, it's hard to hide it. They don't have friends. You can look at their profile. It's very easy to communicate. So that's why I really, really like Facebook, right? You have a Facebook account, you can find traffic, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. All right, so let's go to Facebook. Okay, now on Facebook, let me just close out these tabs here. And Facebook. All right. So this is one group here. Now on Facebook, there are tons of groups. You can go in the search bar. You can type in solo ads. You can type in ad swaps. You can type in email marketing. I'm part of tons and tons of different groups. To research, I get updates when people's posting positive reviews about people, whatever, right? You can get updates on the group. You see, this is a big group right here that I'm revealing to you. Has over 17,000 members. A lot of people are sellers, a lot of people are buyers, and it has close to 1,900 new people, right? So this is one of the bigger groups that I'm showing you of how to find traffic. So a Facebook group, you join the group, right? Some groups are closed, they have to invite you. Some groups are public and get right in. Okay, and what you can literally do is you can just scroll, and there's tons and tons of sellers, right? You can go through. A lot of times you can put see more. Okay, you go through. See, now this person got recent testimonials. See, so that's the cool thing about Facebook. Sometimes you'll see they'll show people actually responding, um, you know, about their ad, about their traffic. So you can go here. Let's look at this person, okay? So say if I came here Let's open up their website. All right, so this is this person's website. You know, top solo from Louise. Your traffic will be delivered in 72 hours or your money back. Okay, I like that. That's one of the questions I always ask people. We're gonna go through that right now. Check out what my customers are saying, talking about my solos. So this person ordered 2,000, right? So maybe he actually, you know, maybe he bought from her before and he jumped it to 2,000, right? I don't recommend that, right? Unless you just really bought from that person, you've been working with that person for a long time. And honestly, I still wouldn't probably buy 2,000. The most I would buy is 1,000 if I have a long-term relationship and that person's traffic's been good. But this is good right here, right? Louise, clicks ordered. He ordered a lot of clicks, sales plenty. Now we don't know what he was marketing. This is probably my fifth. See, he did order a lot of times. This is probably my fifth order with Louise. So it shows that she's been in the game for a little bit. This person ordered. Okay, she got a lot of testimonials she's posting right here from Warrior Forum, which is great. More sell. Look at this. Somebody ordered 100 clicks. I like this 98% tier 1, which means most of her traffic was from the top 5 countries that I talked to you about. Okay, now again, guys, this is how you find good vendors. Okay, and this is the first part that I do. I research them, and then I'll connect and ask the questions, right? And that will kind of determine whether I'm gonna buy from this person. And again, I keep reminding you, when you do buy from a vendor to get traffic and leads to your capture page, and we're gonna go through the questions you ask them, you want to make sure that you're only buying 200 to 300 clicks. Don't overspend, no matter how good their testimonials look. Even though this person is looking pretty good, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never bought from her before, but look, clicks ordered for 100. Opt-in rate 58%, 74%. Yes, front end sales. So she had front end sales, one upsell. Okay, very fast, hot traffic, amazing. All right, she has tons and tons of testimonials and sales. This person will honestly be a person I will be very intrigued to possibly do business with, right? And if you scroll down, she has more and more sales. So she goes down, she got more packages. Now, it looked at the price, it looks low. It's interesting. So I would ask her some questions, right? 30s, you know, that 30%. I like to pay a little higher. Obviously, if you can get a deal close to 40%, it's not bad. But I just know that when you pay just a little bit more, between 40 cents upwards to $1, and all this, you usually get more premium traffic. All right, but she got good testimonials, not bad off. I see as the package go higher, you know. So I'd be tempted to connect with her, right? For 300 clicks, she's only charging $105, right? Get quite a bit of leads out of that. You could probably get close to 100 plus leads out of a 300 click from her, as long as the traffic is good. All right. So let's go into what I would do. Let's say, for example, I wanted to work with this person. Let's talk about what I would do. And you can do this on Udemy. You can do this on Warrior Forum. And this is the process I would do. So let's say Louise Wiggins. Okay. So she's got a big discount. Okay, exchange for a testimonial. So obviously, if you get results, she will probably want a testimonial. That's up to you if you want to give it or not. All right. What I will also do, let's check out some of her. Let's check out some of her recent testimonials. Okay, it says this page cannot be displayed. Maybe temporary down. Let's see her other ones. Maybe something happened to the permalink or something. Let's see. All right, so this is another group. I'm not even part of this closed group. See, I'm not even part of this group. So sometimes you'll find groups. I'm gonna join it, right? I can find more potential vendors. So let me join this group. I just joined the group, right? The more people you see, guys, it's so easy to get so much leads and traffic, and a lot of people just don't understand this and know how to do it. You're gonna definitely learn how to do it after this. All right. So her testimony is in this group. I can't see it yet simply because I'm not part of the group. Let's see what else she has here. I don't know what group this is. Let's just open that up. I'm just trying to look for some more recent testimonials. Oh, I think it's leading to that group again. Hold up. Let's see. No. So she has about 5, 6 testimonials. I mean, interesting. She might be due for a test. Yeah, this is all part of the same group. I think I can't see it simply because, yeah, this is not posted. So, I mean, let's see. This image she has here. Maybe these are some of her recents. Let's make this image big. She posted this October 12th. All right, she has some more testimonials here. I can't really see it. 1 minute, 150, 75% tier 1, 77% tier 1 over delivery. That's not bad. She over delivered pretty good. This the front end sales. Interesting, interesting. I may send her a message to see potentially because she has sales. I would like to see more though. I wish I could get into that group, right? Because I mean that would be some of the determining factors. I'm gonna read. Let's look her up because I told you you can always look people up. So this is how you find good vendors, guys, right? You spend literally about 40 minutes to an hour a day. You can find tons and tons of good vendors, and you can start getting you some quick traffic and leads. Let's go to Google. And the reason why I'm going so detailed because I really want you to master this, and I want you to explode your business, right? This is what I do. This is how you. So Louise Wiggins, let's type in solo. Remember, you're gonna type in solo ads, and let's talk about review. Let's see if we find any information on her. Oh, she's in a solo ad directory. Let's see. Let's open this up, right? So you can always find so much. This lets you know, right? More information on a person. She's looking pretty good so far, though. All right, solo ads directly has super targeted clicks. All right, so she's in this. I know this. This is like a directory of decent solo ad providers. Her name came up in here. That's good, right? So this is actually a good list too, right? It'll tell you who got sales, how much they charge, right? So she's in this, but I'm not gonna look through this right now to find her name. It just would be too many people. I think it's like 400 plus people in here. All right, so that's actually a good directory too. Let's what else did come up for her? So add directory, Facebook. So I think that's all she has in regards to her. All right, so she would be a candidate. I think I would give her a shot. Her prices are okay. She has testimonies. I can't get in the group to see more. But essentially that's what you would do, right? So, see, 40 cents, 30 cents, depending on quantity. See, so a lot of people got testimonials. So essentially, let's say for example, if I chose, let's see who else we got though. Let's see. And this person got a lot of sales on his too. Responsive leads, 10%. I like this. I like what this is looking like so far. Limited price. A lot of people trying to get testimonials. Maybe new. 80% tier 1. Active responsive leads. Right? So you can look at the website. And again, you can judge this person. Okay, 40 cents. Let's see what this guy, Matt Taviz. All right, so he guarantees 80% tier 1. That's good. That's letting you know that a lot of traffic is going to be from those top countries. Over deliver new subscribers daily, so that lets you know he's active. Okay, active list only, quick response, and always available. All right, so buyers list included, very big. That means that he's telling you that people on his list actually did purchase product before. All right, so he definitely would be a good candidate as well. So I would want to see something. I need to see his website. I need to see more testimonials, right? I can look at his page too. That's what I'm meant to say. Like in Facebook, that's why I like Facebook. You can look at this person's page. All right, so let's see. All right, so he got more results here. Good. Ah, nice. This person is using the tracking software. I'm going to tell you about this tracking software at the end of this training very shortly, because we'll be winding this up very soon. He's using this tracking software, so this is how you know. Good. Unique clicks, 642. He has recent comments. Nice. He got comments from some well-known vendors here. I like this. So you can look at their page, see? And look how many friends this guy's not a scammer. Because look how many friends he got. We got some friends that's in common. That's a good sign. He's somebody who I would definitely probably connect with. Happy with results. This guy, look, so he got results right here. Tim Fay, right, brought 500 clicks from him. 86% tier 1, 66 opt-in, right? Good capture page. Very happy about the results. Booked a new order. He has a lot of testimonials on his page. So some people probably have on their page, right? 200. Okay. Let's see. High tier 1. I would like to see some sales though. All right. He looks pretty good. What I would do too, and I'm just showing you how to research vendors, guys, okay? Like I said, I'm looking for sales. I'm looking for very good testimonials before I reach out for the person. So a lot of times you can go back to the group, and I'm going to show you something else that I do. Sometimes you can search this group. You can put the name in, right, of the whatever group you're part of. And a lot of times information will come about the person too, right? So this person purchased here. He's given prices, 75% promotional prices. This was posted in August. This is 23 hours. Nicholas Lau, I know him. Oh, he got a couple of small sales, right? So that's good. So a couple of sales with only 100 clicks. Good, good, good. All right, so this is somebody I would reach out to. So let's say, for example, if I want to connect with him, right, and buy some traffic from him. And guys, I'm telling you, a lot of times you can find some people who has great traffic, right? I will send him a message. And this is why I really like using Facebook. So what would I say to him? Okay. We see he's recent. And guys, like I said, there's tons and tons of people, tons and tons of groups. So let's go back. So what would we say? Right? So you know how to, now I taught you so far. I taught you sites to find good vendors. I taught you what you should be looking for. All right. So now we get into, you want to keep a track of winners. Now we're getting into, you know what tier 1 is. Very, very important, right? So this is a template message that I made for you. So I would say something like this to him. All right. And this would be a test. I want to see how quick he's going to respond. So I would say, hey name. So obviously his name is Matt Tevez. This is a template that I use for a lot of people, for any solo ad providers. I'm thinking of buying traffic from you to see if it works with my offer. Can you let me know when you can start and what is my pricing for tier 1 traffic? Right? See, when you ask for tier 1 traffic, he's going to know that, all right, this person means business. He kind of understands where we're going here, right? So he's going to, what I'm going to do, I'll send him the message and I'll just say thanks. Put my name, right? And I'm not going to send this message because I'm not buying traffic from this guy now, but I would put my name, right? And I would send it. So my first test would be how quick he will respond to me, right? If he doesn't respond within, 24 to 48 hours, I'm not going to do business with him because most people is going to respond within that time, and a lot of times really much quicker than that. And that lets you know, this is more insight for you that they're on top of their game, right? They're really running their business. They're on top of it. A lot of times it'll be them or it'll be an assistant, right? When they respond back, okay, he's going to respond back with a price. I'm going to show you some additional questions you can ask. So when he responds back, let's say he says, okay, you know what, I can send you, he's going to say how many clicks you're looking for. How many clicks should you be looking for? How many clicks you should be looking for. I taught you that. It's the first time you're buying from this guy. How many clicks? All right, I hope you said it already. You should be looking for only 200 to 300 clicks. You're not going to go and buy 500, 1,000, 2,000. If you can offer that, you do never buy that on the first time. All right, it's going to save you a lot of heartache, a lot of money. You want to test his traffic. So you're going to buy 200 to 300 clicks from him. He's going to come back with, okay, for tier 1 traffic, he'll probably say something, it's going to be 50 cents. Or his was like 40 cents. So that's really, pretty good, right? Maybe 100, a little under 100 for 200, 300 clicks, right? He's going to be able to send that much targeted traffic. So what you're going to ask, and these are some additional questions that I'm going to recommend you ask. Whatever price he sends you, always negotiate it, right? So say, for example, he sends you 40, right? If somebody says their traffic, they say, okay, 55 cents or 70 cents or whatever a click, say, okay, maybe go 10 to 15 cents lower or 20 cents. Just see what they say. Say, it was the first time I'm buying from you. Can we do, if he says 50, say, can we do 40 or 35? right? Always try to negotiate. A lot of times these people will negotiate and give you a lower price, and all that means is good for business for you because you're actually, and you make sure you're getting the highest tier one, right? You always want to make sure to say, okay, how much tier one you're guaranteeing, right? You want tier one traffic. Again, you don't want traffic from all these other countries. You want as much people on your list that you're building from these top countries, and that's the high. That's going to be a higher percentage tier one. He said 80%, which is good. Okay, so when he responds back and let you know how much he's charging for his tier one traffic. You're gonna ask him how much he guarantee, right? Basically, he'll answer that question: how much traffic? 75%, 80%, 85%. Do you guarantee? How much tier one do you guarantee? You're usually looking for someone that's giving you 75% plus. Is always the best. You want to be looking for tier one traffic. Again, that's gonna work with the prices. A lot of times, the higher the tier one, more premium traffic, higher price, which is cool. But you can also negotiate, right? So again, he comes back to you. He says, "All right." This guy responds back, right? Matavis, he responds back. He says, "Okay, 50." I say, "Okay, can we do 40?" He's probably gonna say, "All right, you know what? Let's do 40. Let's do 35. Or maybe you can go 15%. I mean, 15 cents less." And say 35, he may say, okay, let's do 38 or 40, right? Something like that. So now what's happening is that you have the ability, right? You have the ability to get good traffic, test traffic, and at a good price, right? So you see what just happened there. You're spending less money, you're still getting traffic that's probably really going to work for you, right? So with additional questions, oh, I'm in part two. All right, that's for part two. I'm still working to fill out the rest of the notepad for when I'm going to teach you in part two. All right, so let's go down. Some additional questions you can ask him when he responds. If he doesn't respond within 48 hours, don't do business with him. It's not worth it because that means that when you buy traffic from this person, essentially what's going to happen, you're probably going to have problems connecting. He's probably not. It's going to be difficult for him to send you the traffic. You don't want to work with people like that. These are signs. Remember, every time you're responding, these are tests, right? Um, Very simple process, guys. I'm giving you a lot of information here, but this process takes minutes, right? Once you find the vendor, you send in this, you asking the questions, you know what to look for. This is going to help you a lot. All right. So some additional questions you can ask before once they contact you. Did you mail my offer before? So you're going to send them your website. All right. Ask for recent testimonials. A good question. Will you be using my swipe or write your own ad? Okay, which is cool. A lot of people write their own ad because they know it works best with their list when they send them your capture page. Again, you always want to make sure you're sending the capture page. If you're not sending the capture page, you're going to be throwing money down the drain. All right. Also, what you want to ask them: estimated time for delivery. Right. So if you ordered 300 clicks from him, you want to say how long, when they say, okay, I can deliver 300 clicks to you within the next 2 days. So over to, like, you want to ask when it's going to start. So he's going to tell you, okay, your ad may start tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So you'll start seeing leads come into your funnel. You're going to get very excited. You're going to see all these leads start to come in, right? Because you know the traffic started. What you want to do, right? You want to ask them, okay, when is it going to start? He's going to tell you when it's going to start, and you want to say, okay, when do you think it's going to finish? So you say it may start tomorrow at 12 or next week at 12. Sometimes these people be booked up, and that's also a good sign that they have a lot of people buying traffic from them, right? They may say, okay, next Wednesday or tomorrow or Thursday at 12, and then they say, okay, it's going to be 48 hours. So if it starts Thursday at 12, then you'll probably be finishing up around Saturday at 12. You say, okay, great. But you also ask them, okay, well, what if, you didn't send me all my clicks, right? You see right here, if you did not meet the deadline, do I get additional traffic, right? If you put them on the spot and they write you, it's something good to have as proof, number one, right? In case they just didn't give you traffic or whatever. I think this guy, people like this, if you do the research, you won't run into this problem a lot, but you have proof. Like they wrote to you, okay, your traffic is supposed to be delivered at this time, that time, in case you have to go ever fight through PayPal or something. But all the stuff that I'm telling you is really not going to happen that much, to be honest with you. But what happens is if the person goes beyond the deadline, let's say they said Saturday at 12 and they only sent you 200 clicks, right? And it's going into Sunday and they're still trying to get you the clicks, you can say, you can just get back on Facebook, hey, Mataviz, we had an agreed time for you the clicks to be done at Saturday at 12. It's not done. I was really expecting that. Can you send me additional clicks for the time? the time break, right? Not meeting the agreement. A lot of times they'll say, okay, I'm going to OD you instead of they was going to OD anyway, but they may give you over delivery. They may give you a lot more traffic, right? They may say, okay, I'll give you 60 more clicks, right? So now not only that you got a good price, you actually were able to get more leads just in case they didn't meet the deadline. So always ask this question too: if you don't meet this deadline, do I get additional traffic, right? Or what do we do in the case if you don't meet the deadline? What do I get? Do I get a refund? Do I get additional traffic, or what? What can we work out? Have it agreement, and that's it. So now the next thing, once you have all this done, you're ready to rock, you're ready to get your leads, you're ready to get your clicks. What you're going to do is send them your link, right? Whatever it is, right? You say, okay, great, this sounds like a person I'm going to work with, right? You want to track, you want to send them your link, www. You know, your capture page link.com, whatever that may be. Make sure you're sending them a capture page. They're going to look at it too, right? So that's another thing. Make sure that they look at it because they're going to let you know. They're probably opt in. Some people give you advice. There's a lot of really good vendors out there, guys. You just got to do the research. Follow the stuff that I said in this video. You're going to be able to find a lot of traffic and just be getting leads instantly, okay? So essentially what you want to do, you give them your capture page, right? But it's one big, and this is probably the biggest step, right, to buying traffic online that I'm going to give you right now. This is big, okay? You don't just want to give them your link. Now, if they're just looking at it really quickly, that's fine. But once you agree to say, okay, I'm going to work with this vendor, right, what you want to do is give them a tracking link. All right, so you need tracking software, right? Because as the last step, you want to have tracking. And this is what I use on every ad I purchase. And it's funny because when I looked at this, let me click this out. When you look at this guy's page, this is the tracking that I use. All right. And this tracking that I use is called Click Magic. Click Magic. All right. So essentially what you can do tons with Click Magic. Right, you can come here. I'm gonna put a link under this video. You can actually get a free trial, I think for 14 days, 7 days, right? At the time of this video, it's still available. Click the link. Regardless, if you're gonna buy traffic from people, my friend, I wish I had this when I wasted all that money, because this is gonna let you know about their traffic, right? It's gonna tell you the tier 1 percentage. It's gonna tell you can do so much in here. Come here, click the link below this video. You're going to buy an ad today. You're going to start looking for vendors today because you know how to get traffic. You definitely want to get Click Magic, right? Essentially what this does, a couple of things. You're going to be able to avoid scammers. You're going to be able to avoid tons of bad traffic. You're going to make sure that if somebody promised you, okay, I'm giving you 80% tier 1 traffic, they have a setting in there in Click Magic, and it will tell you the type of traffic. It'll tell you what's coming from USA. It'll tell you what type, the quality of the traffic, whether the traffic was good, whether it was really hot traffic. These are all indicators that if you're going to do business with this person and that you found the really good vendor, and you're going to be able to just keep buying traffic from this person in the quantities of what that I told you, between 300 and 500 clicks, to keep on building your list and getting good responsive leads, right? This tracking tool is imperative to that, right? To see your leads and sales conversion, you're going to be able to know your leads and sales conversions, right? Just click the link under this video. I'll put a link there. Go into Click Magic, all right? And it'll break down everything. It'll tell you everything about clicks and how to avoid fraud and all these different things you can do. See, it has tons of testimonials. These are all the things you're going to be able to do with Click Magic. I love this software. Anytime I buy a solo ad, cloak your link. My friend, I'm going to tell you, never, ever, hear what I'm saying to you, okay? You will save thousands of dollars, a lot of heartache, and it will just help you to get tons and tons of more good leads. Never just send them your regular link with no tracking. All right, no cloak link. Okay, so essentially what you would do, whatever your capture page is, all you're simply going to do is you'll go to Click Magic. Once you get into Click Magic, the price is very reasonable, right? Like I said, they give you a trial. Once you log into the back office, you're going to be able to just insert your link, and they're going to give you a cloak link, and that's the link, right? You're going to give to, that's the link they're going to give to you're going to give to your vendor that you're now going to work with after going through the steps I taught you, right? So I will come here, once we had that communication, right, I will send him a message and say, okay, here's my link. And say this, he'll tell you when the traffic's going to start. So it'll be, once you respond, okay, great, so he's not responding me. Obviously, I'm not emailing, but you just say, great, here's my link, right? And then once you got in ClickMagick, whatever link you got, right? Once you got the link, it takes like 30 seconds. You put it in, it gives you the link, and it's got the instructions demo. It'll tell you how to do that. That's the link you're gonna send this guy, and um you're gonna send a cloak link to every vendor you do business with. Now, here's something I'm gonna recommend to you. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now what you want to do. Right? So when you're creating a cloak link, this is a big tip too. I see I didn't put it down here. So inside ClickMagick, right? When you go in, you add your link, and it's gonna give you a link. They're gonna ask you to name the campaign, right? So name the campaign for the particular link. So for example, I would do something like this. I would say this guy name was Matt. What's this guy's name? This vendor, Matt Taviz, right? So I would say Matt Taviz, and you say you're testing, you brought 300 clicks, 300 click, 300 click solo, right? Now I said you want to, once the results is finished, you want to mark this down in some type of notepad or sheet, just to keep, you can always reference and go back. Okay, this guy, it's hot. I want to build my list. I want to buy more traffic. Boom. This guy's good. I'm gonna go buy 500 clicks from him. Great, right? But inside ClickMagick as well, you're gonna have those results. It's gonna show you. Basically, you can keep it in ClickMagick too. It'll show you. You created the campaign. You can always go to that campaign and look, right? And look like, all right, this person I brought from him. You can see your results. I got this much opt-in percentage. The traffic was this great. And then you can look on your list once you get the leads. I see the leads is clicking on my links and when I'm emailing them, so it's a good vendor, right? ClickMagick, you want to be able to do that, but just make sure you're naming your campaigns, the person's name, right, and how much you brought from that person. So that way you can keep a great track of who you brought from, how many clicks you brought from, and also, how was the results. ClickMagick is going to help you to do a lot of that. Once you get the link, you're going to know the name of the campaign, and it's going to be great because once he starts sending you traffic on whatever date you agreed to, right, you're going to start to see the hits come into it, right? You can go back and ClickMagick, you can click on the tabs, and you can look at traffic quality, how much tier 1, and how good's the traffic so far when the campaign. You can see how many unique clicks you got, right? And it's great. He has a demo right here. This is somebody using ClickMagick, right? So look, they got 640 unique clicks. So they probably brought like maybe a 5. Yeah, they brought 600 clicks. See? So this is exactly what you want to do. This is exactly how it looks. Somebody brought from him 14 hours. They're using ClickMagick, and they put Matt Taviz. They put his full name, right? So you can put whatever. That's the campaign name, and they put how many clicks. So I think he brought 600. I don't know what this other stuff that people put their own stuff, but you see unique clicks. So this is what it's going to show you, right? It's going to show you opt-in rate. So this guy got 71%, right? Which is pretty freaking good. We don't know what he was offering or what his capture page is. That's fine. Your capture page converting between 35, 40%, 50%. It's good, right? Obviously, the better, the higher, usually the better. Okay, but see, it just tells you this stuff in ClickMagick. All right, so this is really good that it showed you that. I like that. All right, because this is what I use, ClickMagick. If I had this information, my friend, that I just taught you in this module, in this whole training, all right, I would have saved a lot of money and made a lot more money. But I'm happy I went through the experience I went through my story, and I provided you with this training. Now you can literally go out there with this information. If you want to review this training, go through it again, take the notes, go get you some traffic, right? Get you ClickMagick, go in, like I said, I'll put a link under this video, and go out there and just start getting leads on your list. And remember, the biggest part to this is follow up, right? Broadcasting daily, emailing daily. I'm going to get a little bit more into that on training module number 2, all right? And that's it, my friend. So what I recommend you do right now, re-go through the training, go out there and find you some vendors. You know where to find them. I told you, Udemy, Warrior Forum. I really love Facebook. There's tons of people on these groups, guys. You can go down everything that I taught you. You can go through, find clicks, find vendors. There's many other groups. Those people that's actually, on my team. I share stuff with them to show them where to get more traffic and different things like that. But once you master this, my friend, you can literally get traffic on demand. To me, solo ads, like I said, is the fastest way and the quickest way to build your list. Now you can do it smart. You can do it right. You can limit your risk. You can increase your reward, right? You can start sponsoring more people, bringing people into your list, bringing people into your funnel, and just start crushing it inside your business, all right? Some of you on my team may have seen this. Now you have something you can really implement, okay? You do want to have a budget that you can work with. And then every time, one other tip I want to give you, okay, and this, we're going to talk about that literally in part 2, okay? I'm still working out what I'm going to put in part 2 because I really want you to understand. I'm going to show you how to really increase your ROI because that's very important. But when you make money, a lot of times you want to take a certain percentage of that money, 20 to 50%, you want to reinvest back into traffic, okay? Take 20%, 20 to 50% of your earnings, and we're going to talk about that in part 2. Reinvest back into getting more leads and traffic. That's how you grow your business fast. Okay, I like to do a combination of this and do blogging and video and some other little strategies that I do, and it just gives me an influx of leads and prospects. That's how I'm able to sponsor so much, make good money, duplicate, teach my team this information. Part 2 of this training is going to be killer, but right now you can literally go out there with this information, get traffic. Click the link below this video. You can get a 14-day trial with ClickMatch. You can go out there instantly, go find vendors, and start getting some serious leads and traffic today. Go into part 2. I'm going to go into more about increasing your ROI and really how to crush this thing online. All right. This is Dwayne Powell. I really hope you enjoyed this training. I doubt part 2 is going to be, as long as anything this part was. But hopefully you found this very valuable. And my friend, I look forward to seeing you crushing in your business and making a lot of money. This is Dwayne Powell. Take care. Talk to you soon.